Good afternoon. I'm here at BAE Systems' booth at day 2 of Sea Airspace 2025. I'm here with...
Retired Captain Tate Westbrook of BAE Systems.
We're here to talk about the gun behind us, the 40 Mark IV on display for the first time here in the United States. Tate is going to give us a background on what this gun provides and what its abilities are in the U.S. Navy if they choose to pursue this weapon.
We've brought the 40 millimeter gun to Sea Airspace this year because earlier in the year the Navy asked us to provide options for palletized weapon systems. The Navy term meaning the ability to deliver lethal capability quickly to any type of warship or non-combatant. And so we have a series of offerings: adaptable deck launcher, high-powered microwave, and the 40 millimeter Mark IV gun.
You have the weapon on display here with the ammunition as well. The 40 millimeter, it's an all-purpose round. It can go after surface targets, airborne threats, and land targets. So if you could tell us a little about the ammunition and how that pairs with the gun and how that can improve on what the U.S. Navy has right now, that would be fantastic.
You know, a key to defending any warship or group of ships at sea is the concept of layered defense, an essential part of my Navy career when I was a naval officer and still in use today by the U.S. Navy and our allies. The ability to engage threats, whether they're drone threats or incoming cruise missiles or anti-ship ballistic missiles, at range with missiles, but then at medium and shorter range with naval guns, is an essential aspect of why we brought the 40 millimeter Mark IV to the show. The projectile shown here is the 3P ammunition, which is proximity fused, pre-programmable, and pre-fragmented. It offers, and you can see the visual here is compelling, that the ratio of size of projectile to this significant amount of projectile propellant reminds us that the effective range of a 40 millimeter cannon is 4 times a 20 millimeter gun and 3 times the range of a 25 or 30 millimeter cannon. But also the size of the projectile itself provides the interior room for a robust seeker as well as a significant quantity of high explosive, and in this case 1,100 tungsten spheres that provide a kill box per round of several meters at range.
So moving forward, you do want to pitch this weapon to the United States. So what are the specifications of this gun? Fire rate, reloading, and how does that look at sea for a surface combatant?
Remarkable rate of fire. This 40 millimeter Mark IV fires at 300 rounds per minute, so it is optimized for air defense, but the programmable round also has anti-surface as well as anti-vehicle capability as well. The firing rate of any air defense gun, the higher the firing rate, the better, but in the case of the 40 millimeter, providing an effective kill box of several meters at a range, kind of the sweet spot of this performance of the 40 millimeter is in the 4 to 5 kilometer range, extremely long range for a relatively small caliber gun. The effectiveness against aircraft, against cruise missiles, and against drones has been well demonstrated. 70 of these gun mounts have been delivered to 8 other allied nations, and we are offering it to the United States Navy to enhance the layered defense for U.S. warships as well as non-combatants.
So are there different variants of this gun being offered to the U.S. Navy? And if so, what are the differences between those two systems, and how could that be used if the U.S. Navy decides to pursue this weapon?
Sure. The BAE Systems Bofors 40 millimeter Mark IV is available in 2 versions. What we've delivered to Sea Airspace this year is the deck-mounted version, which contains 70 projectiles in the drum here that it's sitting on, as well as 30 rounds that are on the cannon itself. A total of 100 rounds against a drone target gives you between 40 and 50 stowed kills before reload is required, and with a cruise missile threat, it gives you approximately a dozen to 15 stowed kills on board prior to reload, depending on the speed of the missile. The other version of the 40 millimeter Mark IV is delivered with a below decks loader feed chute that holds an additional 60 rounds. If a Navy takes delivery of the option that has the below deck loader chute, then sailors below deck can be continuously loading rounds so they never have to come on deck exposed to the weather or potentially exposed to fire while the gun is down, providing continuous capability of 40 millimeter for air defense or anti-surface use. In addition to the naval version that you see here, we also provide this in a palletized version combined with a dedicated electro-optical sight. We deliver that to either land forces for land defense, for base defense, but that same pallet can be delivered to any non-combatant, amphibious ship, supply ship, etc. Currently that is being marketed as the Tridon Mark II and soon to be delivered as a gift of Sweden into Ukraine for air defense throughout Ukraine.
Perfect. That's all the questions that I have. I hope you're having a great day 2 of Sea Aerospace. Thank you for having us. And it's a fantastic gun that you've brought here to display, so we appreciate you taking the time.
Great. Carter, thank you as always and appreciate your time.
Perfect. Thank you.